So my biggest day in business through online revenue was around $61,000, like $61,900. And I'm going to explain to you how I did it with a 3-step process, because everybody likes steps. So let's go take a seat over here. I'm not going to walk around like before. But basically, there's 3 elements that allow me to do this, and you can do the same. And I bet you probably already have 2 of the elements covered. So firstly, is network, okay? So I talk about this all the time, but it's crucial. Now I forgot the stand thing for this. I don't know where it is, so I gotta hold it. But network, okay? Network is crucial. You really are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So you really have to evaluate, who are you spending time with? Are these people getting money? Are these people interested in money? Are these people interested in leveling up their life? For real. Because you think that your group of friends are interested in that stuff, they're not. Otherwise, they would actually be doing it. You understand? They would actually be going, and making money and putting together a business, and you would be working together to make stuff happen. Okay? So you have to really evaluate your network. Network is where the money really happens, is where the opportunities actually happen. And they're very easy to get into. I'm in some online networks, some offline networks. I've paid to get in some. Some have happened organically, just through people I know, right? And that's how the money moves, and that's how you discover opportunities for money. Next is expertise. So what are you good at? What have you done? What have you done that's been beneficial to other people? Can you utilize the value gap? What the value gap is something that is easy for you and hard for other people, right? I've probably spoken about this before. If you see me on Instagram, I've mentioned this before. But the value gap. What's easy for you and hard for other people? What are you good at? If you're not good at something, which I highly doubt, then you're gonna have to go build a skill, right? So you need some expertise. In this case, with the $61,000 day, I have an expertise in staffing and hiring for businesses. I've developed a method, a system, from the job description to the first paycheck, which is incredibly good, incredibly streamlined, and allows you to get the best people for the position. And since I've been utilizing this for the last 2 years, it's for virtual assistants in particular, people that you got to hire, online and for remote work, because, we want to be able to travel all around the world. So we need people that work in our companies that are remote, that work online. And I developed a system that allows you to get the best people for the position, whether it's salespeople, whether it's customer support, whatever it is. And since I've been utilizing this system, in the last 2 years, I haven't had to fire a virtual assistant. I haven't had to fire any staff, because I got the right people. And if you run a business and you're scaling, you know that one of the hardest things to do is to find good people, right? Is to find people that are committed, that are dedicated, that can follow instruction, that can develop, evolve, and really put in the work necessary to build, and they actually want to build for their own reasons, not just for your reasons. It's very difficult to do. It's a long process. It can be a long process. And if you have to fire somebody, that's another level of hellish problem that nobody wants to deal with, because now they have to replace them, and then they have to train them again, and they have to do all this stuff. So I developed a system specifically for virtual workers and remote workers that works incredibly effectively. So that's an example of expertise, right? So we're just gonna jump to number 3 right now before I explain how this all comes together. So the third thing you need is credibility. So how do you develop credibility? You have an expertise. How do you become the person that other people know to go to for the particular thing that you do, and that you will actually get them the results that they want? How are you credible, right? So you need to demonstrate your results. You need to utilize your expertise to help other people. Sometimes it's going to be for free, which is what I did. So, for instance, I have a friend, once again, network. I have a friend who works in a company, and he got on a call with me for free, learned my hiring system, and then utilized it within the company that he works for, and he was boosted from a 5-figure salary to a 6-figure salary. You understand? So that's credibility. I can call him and say, hey, what results did you get? Will you tell other people? And he has told other people, and that's gotten me business, right? So have you gotten results for people? Are you credible? And a lot of the time, you're just gonna have to demonstrate what you do or utilize your expertise to help somebody for free a couple times, person here, person there. You're gonna develop credibility. People are gonna start talking, and you can start getting paid. I don't advertise like 90% of what I do because I get the best advertising in the world. It's called referrals. People talk to other people with money and tell them what I do, and they pay me. There is no better advertising than the recommendation of a friend, okay? So if other people are speaking well about what you do, you will get paid. There is no better advertising than a good referral. That's why people ask for reviews. That's why people want testimonials. But let me ask you this. If you wanted to try a restaurant, right, and you looked at the Google reviews and you were like, oh yeah, the reviews are nice, whatever, right, sure. But if your friend tells you, you need to go to this restaurant, you're way more likely to go and way more likely to spend. So I make my money through referrals. So how does this all come together to create a $61,000 day? Network, expertise, and credibility. So I was speaking to somebody in one of my networks or my general network, right? And I demonstrated to him how he could better his staffing process because he was having some trouble. He had a pain point. When you can solve people's pain, you get paid. Pain equals pay, okay? Remember that. I demonstrated my staffing process. He loved it. He said, can you teach this to some other people I know, right? And he had a vast network of business people and people with money, right? And he said, I want you to train people on this, or like, I'm at least gonna tell people about this. Can you help them out with it? If they pay you, they pay you. Like, okay, sure. About 30 people closed on training with me for like $2,060 each person. About 30 people, right? So that comes to 61 grand, right? And I helped them all out. Now, those 30 people can refer other people to me. You understand? Those 30 people, if each of them knows 10 people, how many people is that? I don't know the math. Is it like what? 300, 3,300 people, something like that? I don't know. Not good at math, but I'm good at money. Anyways, yeah. So it's exponential in who you can reach out to, okay? You can get more people, more referrals. As long as you do good work, people will talk about you. So that's a combination of network, expertise, and credibility, right? I was credible to these people because somebody they trusted recommended me. And that led to $61,000 in a day. Crypto and Stripe and Wise and all these other different transactions. That's another thing. Don't just take money one way. Make it very easy for people to pay you. So take crypto, have Stripe running, have PayPal running, bank transfers, Wise, everything that you can do to get paid. Make it very easy. Cash, e-transfer, because I'm Canadian, Venmo, Cash App, whatever. Make it very easy for people to pay you. Don't be like, oh, I don't take this. You better figure out how to take it because you're gonna lose money. So that's how you can have a 5-figure day. It's a combination of network, expertise, and credibility. And a lot of people don't have the first one. They have the expertise. They even have the credibility. I'm sure you have credibility in regards to something, but you don't have network. You don't know anybody that will actually pay good money for what you do. So you need network. The first step. Lone wolf dies, the pack survives. And that's why I built the Next Realm. So if you need a network to get into, join the Next Realm. The link is in the description below. Then you get access to me, and I have a vast network of over, probably 4,000 people at this point. And a good chunk of them are high net worth people. So they'll pay good money for good services. You just need a network. So I hope that helps you out. See you next time. Peace.